I'm finally in that space where I've reached acceptance. I started dating like 4 years ago because the 8th anniversary of Chris's passing just passed the day after Christmas, so holidays are always
hard.
Yeah. So, but I'm in a good space. Good. You know, I don't really have many complaints. Like I'm surrounded still by a great group of friends, my family, of course. I am dating. That's, been an adventure. It's a little different.
It's a little different it was. Even 10 years ago, it's a little different.
But, it's I've learned a lot. I'm definitely looking back at how my dating was when I first started versus now. I learned a lot of lessons.
Yeah, this new dating journey.
But I'm having fun.
We always carry that scar from losing our spouse. No matter, I've been remarried for 20 years. We always carry that scar.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change it for the world. Yesterday would have been mine and Jeff's 27th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
And I remember thinking, oh my gosh. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, it's been that long.
Right.
But, and I just sat and reflected yesterday, I even talked to my current spouse about, where we went on our honeymoon, And, you're the right person when they sit there and they just, oh, wow. And they talk to you about it. And they're not threatened by it.
Right,
Because this is
exactly.
the past. And so dating and moving on and getting married is a whole different journey. But
that's something important that you said, being able to talk to that
Very,
person.
very
Because
important.
I've found, because it's not something that's really common, I've met more that have been uncomfortable with it.
They don't understand.
So I've drawn a hard line. I'm like, if I find that I'm having to hide aspects of my experience with him from anyone, that's not the person for me. Because it was such a huge part of my life and who I am now as a woman.
Absolutely.
And how I navigate and the way I think about things has changed completely. I don't think I have all this time in the world and I'm never gonna die. No, I could die tomorrow.
Right. We're not promised tomorrow. I think, who we were married to first does make us who we are.
It does.
And then losing them also changes us.
It does.
And so, I told people, my second husband, my husband now, is very different than my first husband. But I'm so thankful for my first husband because he helped we grew up together because we got married so young,
Yeah.
and kind of mold who I am now today.